The joys of Saturday. For me, it's like life is on a little bit more of a slow motion than as opposed to the hustle bustle feeling of Monday through Friday. I am totally okay with wonderful, beautiful, calming Saturday morning. For me, it works. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this channel, the Save Money More Jan channel. Yes, even on a Saturday morning at 5 a.m. Yes, even on a Sunday morning at 5 a.m. Yes, 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 every single morning at 5 a.m. But as soon as I'm done with this audio video, I am going to chill out. That means I am actually taking the entire day off to do anything I want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like there comes a time to work, there comes a time to work harder, and there comes a time to relax, and there comes a time to even relax harder. Yeah, 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 yeah. And that happens to be today, which happens to be 1 week prior to the Saturday that you are listening to this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I want to talk to you today about an important money chat. It may not be the fanciest. No, no, no. And sometimes I think people are so used to big, earth shattering comments, big, earth shattering lessons. And money management is actually not as hard as we make it out to be. Now, sometimes we get a little bit overwhelmed. And speaking of being overwhelmed, that's another good reason to take some chill out time for yourself. I just want to throw that in before I get into the money thing. When is the last time you declared a day off for yourself? I mean, an absolutely day off for you. No outside commitments, no outside phone calls unless absolutely necessary, just like to totally unplug. Maybe you feel like just walking around your neighborhood all day long, okay, with no clear direction, just chilling, just walking and talking. Hello, how you doing, neighbor? Oh, I'm okay. How are you? I'm all right. Stuff of that nature. Nothing that important. Or having a lazy day at the park in your local area and just people watching. Stuff of that nature. Not spending, not spending. Or when you come back, you want to plug into your favorite movie that you were dying to watch a few months ago and never made the time to do it. But you have it available. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I believe everybody needs a day like that. Everyone. That way, when we go back to work, we could focus better and so on and so forth. So, if you're in with me on this one, I hope you enjoy yourself a nice, relaxing Saturday, no matter what you do, even if it's for a couple of hours on this day, during this Saturday, on this weekend. So, let's talk about money for a second. Nope, not going to get earth shattering information. Going to get practical information. And I just want to mention this to you that to manage our money, it is not as hard as you think. You might be getting, some people might be getting overwhelmed because they see maybe they have crazy amounts of bills and debts piling up and all that. I get that. I get that. But can I just dial it back to this? I'm going to tell you one sentence that sticks to the back of my mind that has helped me over the years. Okay? It's just this simple. Quote, end the quote. I will not spend more than what I earn. Wow. Yeah. Let's rewind this again, this earth shattering information. I will not spend more than I earn. If we could only, as a whole group, master that idea of not getting into such spending habits of spending beyond our means, I'm telling you, I mean it from the bottom of my frugal heart, that this theory makes a ton of sense. It's not earth shattering, it's not complicated, it's not nuclear, physicist information. It is a matter of common sense practicality. I won't spend more than what I earn, or I will not spend more than I earn. You don't got it? You don't got it. So there. But you see, that's the painful part. That's the painful part for a lot of people. Because a lot of people, unfortunately, are used to instant gratification. And then it gets worse because we live in a society that encourages, don't worry about it right now. Don't worry about it right now. Buy now, pay later. Huh? Sounds good when you really want that thing, huh? When you really, really want that maybe extra piece of furniture you don't really need at this time, huh? Or you're buying financing your food, huh? No, 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 no. I will not spend more than I earn. But there is a thing to it too. There are a lot of people, now this may be earth shattering, shocking in this sense. Some people don't really know what they earn, huh? Yes, I know it. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds insane. It does, but there are a lot of people that do not really know what they earn. And on a previous video this past week, I went over it. Some people think in terms of their gross income and are not thinking in terms of their net income, what they really see, their actual tangible put in your hands after you cash your check income. Uh, 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 uh. A lot of people just don't want to think of it that way. And so they're spending money that doesn't exist. And they're encouraged with the buy now, pay later. That is so bad on so many levels. Number one, I'll tell you why I think this is bad. It encourages people who don't have money in the first place and takes terrible advantage of their vulnerability, in my honest, okay? I think it's awful, okay? And the person focuses on but I want that bright, shiny penny or a food extra thing, whatever, right now. I get it. It's too tempting. But we have to be bigger and better than that. Because, like during the holiday season, I always say this, January still comes. Every year I give that speech, every year. Which reminds me, before you know it, I'll be hitting and completing my 7th year on this platform on July 22. And every single year, practically, I give the same speech around the holidays. I mean, we all get caught up with the lights, the festivities, and all the fun stuff. Hey, who doesn't like that? I mean, yeah, we love it. But some of us get really like more vulnerable and we sort of forget everything. We're thinking of unicorns and everything else. And we're forgetting about the fact that the bill still comes in. Sure, it feels like a lot of fun. If you go overboard and spend what you don't have. But if you tell yourself this phrase, not phrase, but sentence, I will not or won't spend more than I earn. I will not spend more than I earn. Say it like a mantra. Let it sink in. Maybe some people need to do that. Some people do, some people don't. Doesn't matter. If it helps at least one person listening to this message, so be it. I did my job today. I will not spend more than I earn. Now, that's not to say a person never has wants, okay? And wants to live in the world of denial of their wants. No, wants are normal. We all have wants, okay? But we have to save up for those wants. We must take care of our needs because basic needs, your four walls, food on the table, clothing on your back, and even thrift stores lately, some of them, clothing thrift stores, are getting a little more expensive because of there are a lot of reasons, including, in my opinion, a lot of resellers that go in there. I'm just saying, I could be wrong, but I think it's part of it. I don't know the full story, but have you not noticed some of the thrift stores are selling close to retail prices? If I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to the retail store and get the thing brand new. But that's me, all right? And that's only if I could and if I need it that much. Okay. So I said, today's the day. I just want to give you some reminder on this frugal money chat. And that was part one of today. But I am so looking forward to part two of today. And that's, I'm just chilling out today. This is my declared for myself day off. That's one of the things that's good about when you work for yourself or you have a semi retired lifestyle or things of that nature, or fully retired for some. And you just say, this is my chill out day, or this is my busy day, whatever you want day. But I chose the chill out day. All right, everybody. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day, no matter what day it is, whether it's a very busy work day for you or a self declared chill out day, or at least an hour or two off for yourself, even an hour a day. 1 hour a day for yourself makes an incredible difference. Take that hour and just stop everything, unplug from the phone. I really mean that. Grandma and grandpa didn't have to worry about this kind of thing. When they went out for a walk, for example, nobody could bother them because they were unreachable. When they went out, they went out. Think about that for a minute. All right, everybody, have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care of yourself and your amazing family. Thank you.